Hey, what's up, everybody? Anybody. This I'm Roz, and this is Rambling Roz. Hopefully, you can hear me. I didn't plug up my microphone. Um, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to talk about this or not. Um, but I think I will. So, first of all, let me backtrack a little bit. If you don't know about the ghost ship warehouse fire that happened, I believe it was 2016 in Oakland, California. Hold up. Ghost. I'm looking it up. Ghost ship fire. Ghost ship warehouse fire. Interesting that the name of that warehouse is called Ghost. And what I'm about to tell you, okay, just to give you a little feedback, I'm going to Wikipedia for this information that I'm about to read to you, and then I'm going to um, tell you guys something, okay? So the Ghost Ship Warehouse fire, it was a fire that occurred in a former warehouse in the Fruitvale neighborhood of Oakland, California, that had been converted. So this warehouse was converted into an artist collective with living spaces, and a fire occurred on December 2nd, 2016 at approximately 11:20 p.m. And at the time, the warehouse was hosting a concert featuring artists from the house music record label 100% Silk. I don't know about. The warehouse was only zoned for industrial purposes, and residential and entertainment uses were illegal. Okay. So um and basically the place caught on fire, and 36 people died and two people had non-fatal injuries. And I believe that someone is serving time in prison for this situation. There was a trial in April of 2019 until July 2019, and the verdict was guilt. Derek Almina, I might not be pronouncing that correctly, was found guilty, and Max Harris was acquitted. Okay. And I'm reading that off of here. So, of the 80 to 100 people attending the concert, 36 were killed, making it the deadliest fire in the history of Oakland. Wow. Sorry for all the background noise. Okay. It was also the deadliest building fire in the United States since the Station nightclub fire in 2003. It was the deadliest in California since the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, and the deadliest mass casualty event in Oakland since the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. I'm just reading some of this. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office launched an investigation into the fire's causes, and in 2017 charged Ghost Ship's master tenant Derek Almina and his assistant Max Harris with felony involuntary manslaughter. Both pleaded no contest to 36 counts of involuntary manslaughter in a plea bargain with prosecutors, but the judge overseeing the case discarded the plea deals, and the pair were put on trial, facing up to 36 years in prison. Wow. On September 4th, 2019, the jury deadlocked 10-2 for conviction on the 36 counts manslaughter charges against Almina, resulting in a mistrial, while Harris was acquitted on 36 counts. In 2021, Almina pled guilty to the 36 counts of manslaughter and was sentenced to 12 years in prison and released on time served. In July 2020, the city of Oakland settled a civil lawsuit for the victims and agreed to pay a total of $33 million, $9 million to one person who survived with lifelong injuries, and $24 million to the families of the 36 who perished in the fire. In August 2020, Pacific Gas and Electric Company settled a city lawsuit for 32 of the victims for an undisclosed amount. Okay. So I read all of that. That's all off of Wikipedia. So I'm going to use the word alleged because um, I'm not even sure how accurate Wikipedia is. But a lot of it does sound like what I remember um, hearing about on the news and different things. Now, this is something that I want to share with you. Let it cool off for a second. And I'm not going to be long. Let me get my phone right. So, okay. So, now, so far, I have not heard anybody else say this before. I have looked all over social media and I'm stunned that nobody else saw what I'm about to tell you. I wasn't there. So I'm not saying that I saw this. I'm saying that somebody that I know, two people I know, were out there that night before the fire happened, okay? And and I talked to them today just to confirm some of the information, and they were spooked just talking about it again. But and their memories, because this was 2016, so some of what some of things they have forgotten about, unfortunately. But this was some supernatural activity. Now, some people may not believe that demons and Satan are real, but they are very real. If you don't believe that it's real, then you're in trouble, because then Satan can use you like a puppet if you don't think that he can manipulate you or manipulate people. So, um, so I'm not going to name any names, but these two people, and actually they either called me or texted me that night when this happened. So they were these two people, they were in Oakland at that time before the fire happened. They were planning to go to a some party or something like that, not at the Ghost Ship Warehouse, some other party or whatever was going on that night. And they said to me that when they were driving in Oakland, and they saw a crowd of about 15 people, and they were walking holding candles, and they looked like they were in some type of trance or some type of possessed state. And they said that it was super scary. And they said when they saw them, they froze out of fear. And they said that all that they remembered is that there was some about 15 people with painted faces, and they were walking weird and acting weird, and they were walking together, and they were singing or chanting something. They were walking, singing, and chanting something, and they were holding candles, y'all. And my daughters were, oh, I done gave it away. So the two ladies, the two people who saw this, they knew something was strange, that it was something that they had never seen in their lives. And it frightened them so bad until they ended up leaving and not even going to the party that they were supposed to be going to. And they contacted me. I was at home, and showed me the video or told me about the video. Okay. So, and I saw um, some of the video, but it mysteriously disappeared. They don't have the footage anymore, and I don't have it anymore. It wasn't a really good video, but what I could see is uh, a bunch of people that were walking holding candles. Okay. I'm suspicious about that. If there was some type of demonic activity, who knows? That fire could have been started by some evil spirits. And what makes me think that they were evil spirits is because a crowd of that many people with their faces painted, chanting at 11 something at night, and nobody knows who they are. Nobody else saw that. There is nobody else that's their two eyes saw those people walking. And then next thing we know, we find out that that ghost ship warehouse burnt down. And I don't even think they still don't know how the fire started. I don't think. So, how can you arrest some spirits? You can't. But I just wanted to share that. Creepy. And you know what? I would not be surprised if those were evil spirits, because the two ladies said that even talking about it today is giving them flashbacks, that it was so scary and they don't want to talk about it. But and they started feeling scared all over again. And they said that they passed right by them in their car, and it was so spooky. I have never seen anything like that in my life. So, hey, I'm just curious as to, is there anyone else out there that observed this that very night before the ghost ship warehouse fire? Interesting that the is named Ghost. Okay, interesting. Um, have anybody else seen these these people um, besides the two people driving by that actually saw them? Y'all, demonic, evil spirit, we are in a spiritual battle. And if you don't know that, well, I'm telling you right now, and you cannot fight evil by yourself and on your own and in your flesh. You can't fight a spirit in the flesh. Only a spirit can fight a spirit. Okay. And through Jesus Christ, he gives us the authority to cast out demons in his name. I really believe, and this is just my opinion. Like I said, I was not there. This is information that was given to me that night, okay? In a short video that I saw on my phone. And and for them to prove to me that they actually saw these people, and I saw the people too. But they said that the people looked like they were in a trance and their faces were painted. I think from what I remember, the faces were painted white. I'm not sure, but that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Any comments? Let me know what you think. And hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a comment. I just wanted to share that because that's been, I don't know what made me think about that or remember that. And I'm not sure if I even posted anything about it before. I may have, but just letting you know. And these two people are credible sources, okay? And they showed me the video. So that fire was probably started by some supernatural activity, okay? But it's not, you know, what's done is done now. And all you can do is pray for the families of the victims. And I hope that somebody knew Jesus and accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior. All right, so that's all I wanted to say about that. All right. Let me know your thoughts on that, okay? All right. Be careful out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and don't forget to pray. All right. Good night.